going on? Welcome back to the channel. We are back on Ugly Betty and I got a damn mess. So last you seen, we had got the body on the Mercury chassis, and so I have been working on it here and there, in between working on actual jobs, getting this body where it needs to live and kind of tying it in and getting the doors where they're kind of somewhat operative. Still got a little ways to go, and I got the dashboard out of it, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, here's the dash, what's left of it out of the Mercury. I did not want to destroy it, but when I set the body on there, it had cracked it, and I wouldn't know turning back after that. So I have got a mess, and that's probably what I'm gonna start, is cleaning my mess up just a little bit. But yeah, it's a mess. It's a wiring disaster. So this is what I'm battling right now, getting the doors in. I got this side over here pretty good, but when I had the car up on the hoist, the center buckled on me. So I'm thinking this got kind of changed. So I'm thinking about just cutting this thing off right here and just moving this out of the way, get it out of the way for right now. And I got to get the doors in. I know this is still good, so we get these lined up, and then we'll just work with this a little at a time. It's just I didn't say this was going to be easy. I never did say this was going to be an easy project. It's a damn disaster. But see how this lines up. I've been working with this side, but see how this is still kind of wide. That's what's leading me to believe this has got too much of an arch to it. So it's pulling this way. So I'm just going to get it out. Like I said, probably just going to cut it, deal with it, get it the way I want it, because I got this side all the way in as far as it'll go. Everything, this door opens and closes. It didn't open and close when it was on the original chassis. Neither door would open and close. They would just open and fall. And like, it was just, this body was severely rotted. It's still severely rotted. I mean, you can see it. All this has got to get plated back up and reworked, and it's a mess. I did flare out this passenger side first. I started on it, kind of get my feet wet with it to see how I was going to do the other side. So I'm going to do the other side a little bit different, but I want to get the same look. So here we go on this. This side is away from the wheel. I can get my hand in there. As the Mercury track width widens at the rear. I have got a mess. I got to clean all this up. The Mercuries get wider at the rear than they do the front, and these cars are wider. The 57 Fords are wider at the front and narrow at the rear, so we're going opposite directions. So I got this all how I kind of want it. So now I got to work with the other side, and I think that's where I may start. I may start with this. Go ahead and get this where I need it, and then the next thing I kind of want to do is get the A-pillars and doors lined up better and get them operational a little bit better than what they already are. Get this where it needs to be, and then see about getting I got to use part of this dash. I'm going to have to use some of the bracing to mount the steering column back up, and then I'm going to see about trying to fit the old parts of the dash back in. But first off is just getting the body situated. So I know this is a lot of talking. I'm just trying to explain what I'm doing and how I'm going about it. So we're getting ready to get started. I'm pretty happy with how far it's come so far. I'm just trying to spend as much time as I can on it when I can. So we'll start here. Well, first I'm gonna get this cleaned up, then we're gonna start right here. So I'll catch up with y'all after I get where I can move around and breathe a little bit in here. Get out of here. We don't want you over there. All right. Got it somewhat cleaned up. Kind of. So I said I was gonna start at the quarter panel. I kind of want to get these doors a little bit better than what they are and see if I can't get this windshield opening better. So I think, like I said, it's going to be easier to deal with it if I just cut it and get this where I need it. But this has got to go inward. We're going to try to get the top of the doorpost lined up with the top of the roof and the A-pillar, so to speak. So I'm going to start there. I got to cut it loose, and I got to slice off a little bit of the mercury down through here, and then we see if we can push it in as far as we can. We'll re-tack it, and that should get us closer here, hopefully. And I got some new stylish safety glasses. All right, let's go ahead and do some cutting. Now let's see if that comes out. Come on out there. We don't want you in there no more, I tell you. All right. We got some movements. You get on out of that thing. Get out of there. That's what I thought. All right. I need the door to close. What are we hitting? I got a wire in the way. So we want to take a little bit more trimming. Yeah, we're going to take some trimming right now. We're almost there though. Gotta go a little bit more. I gotta trim it right there. It's hitting right there. And a little bit on the inside. I'll show you. So when I push it in, we're hitting right there. Gotta get that out of the way. Could probably just trim this piece of metal off. And then on the inside of the car, Jack's trying to kill me. I want to trim a little bit off of this to sink it in a little bit more. Yeah. Trial and error. So you just got to keep messing with it until you get it to where you think it needs to go, and just keep working with it. I mean, like I said, trial and error. There's no instruction manual on how to do this. You just got to figure it out. One thing I wish I probably would have done at the beginning before I set the body on it was take the dash completely out of it and all the interior. I'm trying to leave it as much functional as I can so I can move it around. And I think it'll still start without the dash because this is an older setup. So I think after 02 or 03 they changed them a lot. So I'm gonna keep working with this, get that trimmed out best I can, get it on the inside, get this pulled in as tight as I can, and that should do it. It's definitely binding. I can feel it. So I'm gonna get it all worked out, and then I gotta do some bracing on the bottom side where I plated it to get the body tied into the actual chassis, and we'll go ahead and slice that off. All right, here's a mess. I think I finally got these doors where I want them. They're fairly close. The gaps look a lot better. This thing opens. I said it opens. What in the world? The latch is stuck. Woo! That was a job. Just trying to get this side right. It's pretty good. I still think this has got me. I think this is bowed and it's got this pulled in some. I got it in as far as I can get it. Door is happy. This is the best this door has opened since we got this car. I mean, it's got a little bit of, it needs to raise up a little bit or move the striker, but I'm happy with that. This side over here is the same way. It's great. Like I said, I think, well, the striker's messed up on it, but it shuts good. Gap looks good. Like I said, I think I'm bowed up right there. So I'm gonna have to, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and cut this. I was trying to debate on it and just kind of like cutting through here and trying to sink it down some more. I don't know. I think just get it out of the way completely and get everything else right and come back to this, because I got to get this side looks good. Front of the car is tied in. Sides behind the doorpost are somewhat tied in. I got to plate it up some more. I got to get all this tied in, all that tied in, and back here tied in. Let's see. I don't know why this thing keeps shifting on me. Get back over there. All right. So that's what I mean. This keeps moving around back here in the back, so I gotta do something about it. Oh, I dreaded cutting that quarter panel because that side was a bitch. So got this all welded. I put me a brace in right there. I am going to come back in, plate it, make it look nice. And all this has got to get welded in, tied into the upper part of the cowl for strength. And then I got tied in on the inside. So all that's got to get done. Tied in better here. We getting there. We have, I like to start getting the dashboard back in. That's what I like to do. I gotta get this car wheel removed. Maybe that'll be a tomorrow project, working with the dash. Another thing that's got to be done is fuel door. Our fuel filler is up here. It's like right in here somewhere. So, got to figure that out. I think I'm gonna weld this in and use the actual fill door off the Mercury is what I'm thinking. Pop it about right in there, maybe, hopefully. Only thing that sucks is it's really rounded right here. So, and another thing is welding around the gas lid. Always a good thing. It's super dark over here. I need to get some more lights. Oh, I'm dreading doing this. I wish that would have lined up just a tad bit better. But can't really complain. Using a totally different car for a totally different thing. I gotta figure out exactly where that fuel door thing's gonna have to go. That's gonna be a trick. Going to be a trick. We know it's like right there. So I may do some figuring. I'm proud of them doors though. that's a big accomplishment, just getting that done. Doors, I need to get them where they'll latch, but I don't know. I think I'm debating on using different latches for it. Maybe using the ones out of the Mercury and trying to configure the door handles and everything from the Mercury into this too, so to have more of a flush mount door handle. Okay. All right. I don't know where I left off. I just kind of went after it and got after it and did it some more. I went ahead and flared this side out. I think it looks pretty freaking cool. Still got to finish it. It's going to take a heap of body work on both sides. I mean, you can just look at the body. I mean, the body's not perfect, but what I did was I just found the shapes I wanted. I basically cut the line down through there, and then I opened it up and kind of cut me some reliefs. That way I can get the quarter panel the way I wanted it. And then I cut a curve out of some scraps. So I got a curve going like this on both sides. Like I said, I don't have any metal brakes, or I don't have anything to work with really. All I've got is a welder and I got 2 wore out grinders that are about dead and a hammer. That's all I got. I don't have anything else. So I'm having to take pieces of scraps that's got shapes to them and get what I'm wanting and force it in there. Get out of there. I wanted it to have a straight profile all the way back and then kick out. I didn't want the quarter panel to be kicked out like this, like right after the door. So I got it where they're straight, and then it kicks real hard back to the back of the car. I think it's freaking awesome looking, and I think it's going to be really cool looking once we get it body worked in. And I'm contemplating the fuel door. Fuel door is like right here from what I can see on the back side. So I'm thinking I'm going to cut this out and then figure out exactly where this thing is. I may try to move this forward and use this original door, and then take whatever I take from here and put back right here. Is my plan. So I'm not real concerned about getting this all welded. At least it's off the tire. I can put my fingers in behind there, so that's good. It gets tighter up here when I'm planning on putting air ride on this thing, so when it airs out, it's going to be, it's going to be close. I mean, I still got to push it out a little bit. I'm going to make some push outs and some fender supports and all that. But right now, at least with nothing under it, just the shape of the quarter panel is off the tire. It ain't rubbing the tire no more. So when I put my pieces in there to push it out a little bit further, it's going to be probably a little bit better for when the car airs out. So another thing I did, I just didn't record because I was just in it, and I cut this front piece off. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to cut. I want to leave as much of this as I can because I want the internal structure of the car to be good. So I think I'm gonna just cut it through here, and then cut. I want to cut it through here because it's spot welded to kind of join together right here, and then cut these off and get rid of all that. And then I'll probably have to put a piece of sheet metal back on top, and then put that piece back in. But as soon as I cut it, that thing sprung. It come apart. So the door shut. That lines up almost perfect. A lot better than it was before. I could just put your hand through it. So a lot better on this side. Still got some door adjusting to do, but I'm pleased. The doors are opening and shutting better than they ever have. This car's progressed within the last few weeks. Since I think before this video's up, I'm gonna try to do something about this dash and get that front piece on. That's gonna probably be the majority of the videos, getting all that, and you kind of get an idea of what's going on back here. So I can't wait to body work all that and get it all flowing like it's supposed to be, man. It is going to be awesome. Then we got to do something about the front fenders. I want to flare them out a little bit too, just to keep that bulkiness look. So I don't know, we're probably going to cut these fenders and kind of just raise them out just enough, not a whole lot, maybe about ½ inch, and then just kind of blend it back in. I don't want to change nothing up here. Going to basically start here and just kind of work it out. At the max, it'll be ½ inch and then taper back in. You know, it ain't gonna be. It's gonna be a lot, but it ain't gonna be. This is only 1.5 inches at the widest point from what it was original, 1.5 inches. That sounds like a lot, but it really ain't that bad. So see, it's going to be straight right there. It's going to be good. I can visualize it. I can see it. I'm tired. I think I'm going to go home. My legs feel like spaghetti noodles getting up and down off the floor. I got a freaking mess again. I hit it hard tomorrow. Try to get the windshield open and situated, start getting a dash, figure out what we're going to do about the dash. And I'm going to have to narrow it. I'm going to have to cut it down and narrow it. I definitely want to be able to use the steering, whatever you want to call it, the thing that holds the steering wheel in. Column. I'm tired. So, all right, I'll catch up with y'all tomorrow. Okay, it is next day. I've been here for a couple hours tinkering, just doing a lot more welding on the quarters, and I think I'm done welding on the quarters. I'm tired of it, and it's just going to get wiped. So it'll be fine. It'll be okay. Mr. Welder's tired, but look who came to look at her car.
Hey guys.
She has not seen this car since it's been on the chassis. So she's excited, and we've been discussing on how we're gonna go about it further on paint and stuff like that. We were originally thinking about actually doing a paint job on it. Well, we're gonna do a paint job on it regardless, but like doing like a solid, just nice paint job. But now we're kind of thinking, we kind of want to match Ernestine. And this car's became Ugly Betty.
I think I'm going to stick with Ugly Betty.
She wants to stick with Ugly Betty. So we're going to go back with a patina paint job. So this car will get what it's going to get, and then it's going to go back. I'm going to paint it, but it's going to get...
Can we do it the patina color? Like how that blue and white patina color?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get the blue and the white, and we're gonna patina it back out. We're gonna make it look. I want it to be cleaner than this. This to me is like not patina. This is just freaking screwed up. Because another thing too is like this side looks kind of cool, but this side doesn't have hardly any paint left on it except for right there where it looks awesome. So I might be able to salvage a little bit of that in the paint job, because that part of the car looks awesome, the white part.
Yeah.
So I could probably come back in and touch up what I got to touch up and make it look good. And then the roof has got to get a ton of metal work in the back. So it's going to have to get painted. That's why the roof on Ernestine is painted, because I had to do a ton of work on it, get the rot out of it. And I wanted a solid, maybe we can do something like that too, was this car is going to be blue and then it had a blue roof. Maybe we can do something cool on the roof.
Yeah.
Maybe do like a metal flake, but it's towards the same color, but just do a metal flake blue.
We could go with this one.
Yeah, we'll do something.
Well, no, because that color is, that's the chunky, I kind of want chunk.
You want some metal flake
Yeah.
like Sally's got,
Yes,
but that's color about towards this color.
but about towards this color, if we
Yeah.
can find it.
I had to make it.
Oh, you have to make it.
Yeah.
Color ran.
So it's going to be cool. So now what I'm going to do is I got to figure out the dash. So I want to use this frame, because this frame holds up the steering column. And man, the door opens awesome. Gotta get in here and try to see how it's going to mount and get these wires and all that situated back. I want to get the car back where I can move it around. That's the goal. So I even put this back in where I cut it yesterday. All that's back in. This is going to I'm probably going to cut this and I'm going to make a flange where it bolts back in some kind of way, because it kind of sticks out a lot further than I wanted it to. And I want to be able to service anything back there, so it'd be easy to make this removable.
You won't have anything in the way.
You won't have nothing in the way, because the hood is going to swing open this way.
Okay.
Yeah, the hood swings open backwards. So let me get busy on figuring out this dash, and probably going to go ahead and wipe some panel bond or something in these quarters, kind of fill in any kind of pinholes. Then I have to pull the back wheels off, work the back sides, and finish tying in the car and all that good stuff. So figure out the freaking dash. A freaking mess in here. Still got a little bit of flex in that body. Get some of the tools out of here.
He's still keeping the Dr. Pepper cans in there.
You gotta have that. That's good luck.
Too bad it ain't old.
Yeah, I know. Too bad it ain't like an old glass bottle or something. That'd be kind of cool. Alright. So, this is where it's going to get interesting. See, I want to probably cut. I want to tie this back into this. So that's going to be a little bit of a trick. It's like that on both sides. I need to tie it in on the inside before I do the dash, but I'd like to go ahead and get a game plan together on the dash and get this damn steering column back up. So let me grab this frame to see how it's going to go. I'm probably going to have to cut it. This thing was a nightmare to take out. There's the paint job. There goes the other paint job. Yeah. All right. Out there. Lord mercy. Need to open the door over there. Oh yeah, we wiped the quarters with the panel bond, kind of fill in any of the pinholes from the welds. So I like doing that. A lot of people probably frown upon it, but I don't really care. I think it's a fairly decent thing to do because it's anti-corrosive and it kind of helps fill in everything. Come on, door. All right. Oh, I got this strap on it. Okay. All right. So if I can use, I can probably use the bottom mounts. There's that. What else can I use? What else can I use? That's because all the rat shit's outside.
I know. And it smelled pretty bad.
Yeah, all the rat shit went outside. So I can use that. That's cool. Just got to tie it back into something up top. Yeah. I want to tie it, but I want to bolt it in right there. And then it bolts to the floor also. So I need to cut at least that little portion off right here. Bolt that in. And we can still get to everything and tie in the pillars to the inside of the firewall. Make it like it's supposed to be. Wore out tools. That big part of that wiring harness is like the pain in the butt part. Like that's what makes it so hard to deal with. Is it don't want to move. Trying to get all this sorted out is another part of the whole job. So that goes in there, kind of like that right there. That goes on that. Sucks you have to take, the whole dash apart to be able to get the skin off of it. So I had to de-skin the dash to get this frame out of it, and it was a pain in the butt. Somewhere. Yay, I set the bolt somewhere and I lost it. Yay. Why not do that? I mean, it ain't like it's not organized in here or nothing. It's perfectly organized in here. That ain't it. Really? Damn, I'm good. Everything one-handed. Be a little bit of a trick. Get this back in like it's supposed to be. I think it's 7. I think I gotta have a 7. Yes, 7. It goes like that. Trying to put this stuff back like it's supposed to be. You recording?
Nope, not yet.
Looks like you are.
Get out of the car first.
Looks like you are. Red light on. Okay, we finally got that wrestled in. Got the frame and the steering column hung back like it's supposed to be. Now the fun part's going to be I got to dissect that dash. And I know the whole part of the dash ain't going to go in there because of the way that it is. It's a piece of shit. Rotten. I really just want the top part. Like this piece is all I really want. The rest of it can go away. Because I don't want it. Side pieces might be nice to have. Let me look. Mike can use the side pieces.
You're not gonna keep this.
It ain't gonna do no good. Because the bottom part of the dash is gonna be different, and this is all rotten anyway. It's all junk. It's garbage. Garbage. Put this, it's already tore up. Look at it. It's already destroyed. It's destroyed itself. And it's just, yeah, it's garbage. So, I'm trying to think what I want to do. I could just try to get it down to bare shell. I think it's cool looking out there. But it's garbage. Let's see what we got going on. This stuff needs to go. Yeah, it's just, I don't even think I'll be able to get any of it broke loose to get anything out of it, because it's all junk. Trying to think what I want to do. Ashtray's even rotting. I mean, it's just, ashtray's gone. No cigarettes to be seen in there. They probably fell out in the freaking highway. Oh man, this thing's junk. Oh yeah, damn. Drew first blood. I cut the tip of my finger. I gotta get 7/16. All right, I got it. Got it out. All right, see if it fits. Probably not. So far, not so good. It looks pretty good to me. We're gonna have to cut them wings down. That's what I kind of didn't want to do. Let me try. Let me come in your way. All right now, all right now, all right.
You probably want to cut down.
Look as it looks and likes it.
Yeah, look. Oh no. I can't even see your eyeballs.
Alright. I wonder if, damn, I really don't want to do that. Let me go on this side over here. I want to the other side. gonna look cool though. Just gotta figure out how much to cut off the bottom. Or damn. Trying to think. It's gonna be badass though, once we get it there. I could just go ahead and cut it all the way back. Get that out of the way. Get the top part fitted. And then always kind of come back and work with each side, you know, separately instead of trying to figure out the entire piece. Sometimes it's easier just to cut it down and work with little pieces and then put it all back together. And sometimes it's just easier to do it that way. So I think what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and finish cutting it on out right here. Definitely gonna start here. And I might measure from this mounting hole back to here. Figure out pretty much where this is. Do the same thing on that side, and then I might be able to save it. All right, yeah, let's do that.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I make somebody a damn good deal on a damn used lower section of a dashboard. Minimal rust. All the rust is in my floor. Alright, I'm gonna need your help getting this. Just have to be careful, don't cut yourself. I might need your help, I don't know yet. Got her trimmed. Aha.
Is it too?
There it goes. Fits in there kind of like that right now.
Okay.
You all right?
Yeah, it just slid on its own, but.
So since you put me to work today, does that mean you're taking me to dinner?
No.
You had good meals all week this week. I'm just kidding. I took something out to throw too.
Get some screws put in there, but
You got plenty of screws down there.
I don't think it's those screws though. Them screws ain't gonna. They're black.
They're the
Them ain't
little,
gonna do it though. Them ain't gonna do it.
them ain't gonna Them ain't big enough.
No.
Or they too small.
Let's see. That's where that damn screw hole. That's what was kind of throwing me up. There's like a piece. I guess it's for, I guess the wind lace to go into. Oops. But I was like, where in the that can't be the freaking hole. But that's the hole right there, and that screws to that. And then that gap is for the other piece that goes in there. I was getting kind of worried at first. I'm like, and then screwed up. Ow. All right, this is what we got. So that's the top part of the dash in, and so probably could have left that little bit, but it ain't no big deal. That side over there was just a hair different. We're gonna build something cool, so I'm gonna figure out. I knew that was gonna protrude out further than the dash, so that's gonna be We'll do something neat. It's gonna be a little different because it's not a 57 Ford under it. It's a 2001 Mercury.
Yeah, we all know you don't like Fords.
I'm not a fan. But I do like the bodies. The bodies are good.
Considering the fact the other Mercury did give you hell.
Yeah, me and that car's been through hell.
After we got the car.
I'm pretty tickled with this so far. I mean, it's going to be unique, no doubt about it.
Yeah. I've been trying to keep it teared up.
Tearing up. Why?
Because I'm excited.
You're excited? Well, that's the whole reason I've been excited to work on it, because you're excited about the car. That's the whole reason behind it.
Finally, after being waiting patiently.
You
for
better
8
dadgum
years.
like it after all this work.
8 years now, I've been telling you I wanted a car, and
Yeah,
I'm finally getting one.
it's going to be a badass too.
And you,
It's going to be a badass. Like I said, this is going to be to a mock-up. I got to come back in here and weld something in and put something in there. And I'm going to have to do something here to make this removable up to here or something. Like flange it and put some bolts across there. That way I can take this panel completely out and be able to service anything in there. Like, of course, this is going to have to come off the master cylinder. I was hoping this was going to be back a little further. When I first set the body on it, it was, but then I moved it forward about 2 inches. That way I can get this wheel pretty much centered in the wheel opening. And I don't care who you are, that is going to look killer. That is going to be awesome looking with the daggum flared out rear. I'm going to also flare out the front a little bit. So we're going to be...
so no back seats, right?
I don't know. We still got the fold up seat that come out of the car originally. So I may try to figure out a way to mount it back here. And I don't know if them seats will let up enough for somebody to get back in there. I mean, I feel sorry anybody rides in the back of mine because the back windows don't let down.
Up?
Those seats go up, they go down, they scoot up, they scoot back, they fold back flat. Them things do anything. So I definitely want to run them seats. We'll just get them recovered.
I mean, if you wanted to put a
But I still...
seat, if not, I'm fine with going with just no back seat.
Well, I think it'd be cool to put it back there because I think once it folds down, if I do it right, it'll fold down and it'll be level with this shelf back here.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be kind of neat to have it if I can make it work.
Yeah, that'd be neat. But I also like trunk space too.
It's you gonna have all the trunk space you got. I mean, you're gonna have everything. You're gonna have.
I need all the space I can.
This is gonna be a compartment right here, but I'm also eventually gonna put an air tank.
No, I mean like I want to be like Julie, be able to just pack shit in here.
You'll be able to pack what you can in it. But this is gonna eventually get an air tank. You're gonna have air ride in this thing eventually. So.
Air ride, really?
Yep. Yep. It's gonna be nice.
I guess I have Stephen and Jackie to thank for that.
Well, they helped. They helped.
No offense.
I mean, we've still got a ways to go, but this thing's coming out to be pretty damn cool.
It is gonna look slick seeing a two-door wagon going on air ride.
Especially this damn thing.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be all flared out and it's going to have some different wheels on it. And this thing's going to be pretty gnarly. Yeah, I like the fact of using the top part of that dash. We can probably lay the gauge cluster in there. I'm still trying to figure out gauge cluster. I'm not sure what y'all guys are already doing chassis swaps. I'm not exactly sure what y'all are doing for gauges.
Are you gonna use this gauge?
I'm not sure what I'm going to do just yet.
Or
That's not jiving.
it almost looks like it's too big.
Well, it's kind of like it goes in between the start of this arch to the other side, and it kind of gives me an idea on how I want to build the rest of the dash. Because I kind of like this concave.
Oh.
So I'm trying to think on how I want to do it. I mean, push come to shove, I think we got a couple other dashes. I can also extend this out. I could probably cut another dash and bring this forward. That's probably what's going to end up happening. But if I didn't, I don't know, we got to figure it out. But I kind of like this concaved idea going all the way across. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there, but it's going to be a custom dash. Dash is going to be the fun part to build, really, because it's all on what you want and how you want it to look. Really no rules. I don't really care about it looking like it's from the 50s. I want it to look good, and I want it to be functional. I want everything to be functional. So that's the main thing. I don't care about, oh, it don't look original. You look at the damn car, some bitches far from original. They're only new once. So I think that's going to do it for me today. I might get back on it tomorrow. Get a game plan together.
We'll go cook supper.
By the end of this video, I want to get these front fenders mocked back on there, get it outside, get a good look at her. Figure out this dash some more. I'm tickled to death with the rear quarters. I'm tickled to death with the doors. Dash is coming back together. This thing is getting to be, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Get the dash figured out, get the fenders on it. Oh, I'm just excited. We'll catch y'all tomorrow. Okay, what's going on? It's been a day or so. Come in this morning, had to get some stuff done on Nova. May try to get one more video on this car before it leaves out of here. Just had to get some epoxy sprayed, and it's the wrong color, but it'll be all right. It's just a primer. So had to get some parts sprayed on this, get them sealed in. And I had to work around the scoop area. So I didn't record none of that. I just had to get it done. There ain't nothing to it but a bunch of sanding and spraying primer. So I need to get a little bit of a game plan on my dash. I don't want to spend a fortune either. My speaker just turned off. I was listening to some Skinner while I was doing on the Nova over there. Alright, so what I want to do is I'm probably just going to end up using this gauge cluster. But I got to figure out how I want to do it. I want it to look decent. I don't want it to look like crap. Like I said, I got another part of a dash. I thought about cutting the hump and extending the hump out a little bit and then kind of blend it back in. And I got some trim pieces. I may just try to start sticking stuff in and then just kind of seeing where it goes. Like I said, I don't want to spend a fortune. everybody's like, well, you can get, you know, Dakota Digital and this and that and this. I'm like, hey, god dang, that's, if there's all said and done, you're talking damn $1,500 for a damn car that ain't got $300 in. So I don't know. I mean, that'd be nice, but I can't do that. I got to make what I got work and make it look as good as I can. But this is the part of the dash my buddy give me. It's junk. The only thing I really want is this hump. So if I can cut that hump out of it and then basically extend the hump out where it covers up the gauge cluster, tack it in place, I think that would work and look kind of cool and still have some of the originality of the car. I'm not too much concerned about that, but I went to the scrapyard the other day to see about getting some Mustang dash pieces, and they wanted to knock my head off on price. So I basically just said, no, F you, I'm not paying that. That's not terrible right there. Like this, I'm just gonna play around and see what it's gonna look like. I'm just gonna probably use what I got and make it work. Let's see what you got here. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. All right. So definitely, no, we want the AC to work, all that good stuff. And we'll see, I think I about destroyed everything trying to get the dash out. That's always good. So what I thought about doing is just kind of piecing back together the ductwork and figure out where this is going to go. What is this? Come here. Come on. Alright, there's that. Don't know where that goes to. I think it's radio and stuff like that. So we'll hang that out. This. Where are you going? Take this, get it out the way. Let's see, there's another piece that goes somewheres. Bam, bam, bam. This goes something like that right there. And this one's gonna come over here. I think I'm gonna take it loose so I can get this back out. So let me do some, I gotta loosen this up. Find some tools. Oh, I have been debating. I don't like the square vents. I want some round vents. That's what I was trying to get yesterday, and they wanted too much money for them. But you can get them cheap online. I'm just going to order some eventually. I think I'm going to take a break from the dash before I go too far and regret something. I got too many ideas ramming each other, and this dash was so screwed up, there's no way I could have used it. And that dash, there ain't really nothing on that I can use. It's garbage. I'm thinking about cutting the hump out of this thing and just making it come straight all the way and making it deeper to where when it goes back in, it'll just ride the top of the gauge cluster and all the way across is kind of what I'm thinking. I do not know yet. I may just get some poster board. May get some poster board and kind of make the shape that I want, lay it in there, and just kind of keep building it out of poster board before I go cutting a bunch of metal and maybe destroying something that could be good, and my idea could change. So I'm gonna take a break with the dash. I got some other pieces I thought about using. I got these pieces here. They're no good. I mean, they're bent and rotted out, but it's got this cool looking line in it. And I thought about using that for like the bottom, top, like maybe parts of the face of the dash. I don't know yet. Dash, I'm kind of puzzled on them. I'll come up with something, but I gotta really think about it. I'm going to end up using factory cluster from the Mercury, because this cluster, there's no way that's going to work, and I'm not buying a $1,000 gauge cluster. I'm just not going to do it. Then I'd have to completely change the dash and all that too. I ain't doing all that. Have to find another dash out of another car. Not gonna work. So, like I said, I'm gonna take a break from this portion of the car till I come up with something that I am happier with. Because I want all this stuff to be functional. Like I said, I want it to be functional over anything. I want it to look good, but I don't need to look like it's from 1957. I don't really care about that. I just kind of want it to look decent and be functional. So it's going to be a custom dash. So I think what I'm going to do is just kind of hang the fenders back on it. Got to start getting that figured out as well. I'd like to get this thing outside where I can look at it. There's still a long ways to go. We still got a long ways to go. I just got to get where I got to start wrapping this video up. It's come a long ways. I'm pretty proud of it. Oh yeah, we got this bumper too. This is actually for a sedan, not a wagon. I think the wagon's had a different bumper, but unless I find something else, that's what we're going to use. We'll figure it out. So let me see about hanging these front fenders on and getting this all moved out of the way. I may pull this thing out and get a look at it. All right. I didn't get a whole lot done today that I wanted to, but had to get other work done. Still got a long way to go on old ugly Betty. She is ugly as ever. Well, I'll take that back. She's progressed. So that's the fenders kind of just hanging on dear God life. But it just looks good. I like pulling it out of the garage. Just kind of get a different look at it in different light, and just kind of gets a little bit more ambition going. I think she looks pretty good considering. Just gotta figure out the dash. That's the biggest thing. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed this one. I know kind of a lot of talking and stuff like that, but I'm sorry. It's a lot of planning that goes into this, and a lot of trial and error, like I've said. And once you cut something up, it's got to get it back together one way or the other. So, but hope y'all enjoyed it. Want to thank all subscribers and members. We're up to 3 members now in BAM Nation. I appreciate it. Memberships will get you early access to videos and all that kind of stuff, so that's a good thing. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, tell your buds, and we'll catch you on the next one.